Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So, it's very nice to see a full map, a full primary map. If you will go back to our predictions almost a year ago, guys, almost a year ago, this channel started, you will see that I don't know, we had originally had Missouri and um Alabama for DeSantis. So we were kind of off, but we were correct of making bringing Trump sweeping the whole country like the performance he did. So we'll be doing a separate review about these primaries. The Democratic primaries are not over, believe it or not, because we still have territorial primaries. I don't like those primaries. We probably won't cover them. Um yes, we have Guam and the Virgin Islands still, and that's going to be on the 8th. But other than that, that's coming up this week. Will This is pretty much the final result. Biden with 87%. But we're going to be talking about Montana today. You'll see they're still adding up some votes. New York Times. Um, You'll see Donald Trump had a great night in the state of Montana with 158,000 people coming out and voting for him. It's Trump country, uh, for after all, so it would definitely um make sense for the amount of people coming out to vote and support for him. But yes, no preference got 9.1%. That's 15,853 people. They probably didn't like the fact of being humble enough of voting for a convicted felon. So they're like, oh, we wish Nikki Haley was back on this ballot. And so they go and vote no preference. It's just the thing. Um, I really hope that people um, won't look down on Trump and what he offers because he's a convicted felon, whatever that means, and whatever he was convicted for. We still don't know. Um, I really hope they don't look down on him, and I hope they really do research. Because I don't think of Donald Trump as a convicted felon. I think of Donald Trump as Donald Trump, and that's what I think the country is going to think of Donald Trump as, not a convicted felon, because Trump has been around for a very long time, since the 70s, and they're going to think of Donald Trump as Donald Trump, what he was back then. And we're supposed to think of Donald Trump. It's like an iPhone update. Boop, Donald Trump's now a convicted felon. Now we're not. We should have to forget about Donald Trump we have to forget about the 70s version of Donald Trump and this everything Donald Trump was back then, and now we got to think about Donald Trump right now. And it's just ridiculous, and the majority of people, I don't think, is going to think like that. But anyway, let's take a look at the primary results. Donald Trump is the only person on the ballot running unopposed, just having a no preference uh as on a as you know a secondary option. But you'll you'll see he did his best in two counties. It's currently tied, but there's Judith Bassin, wherever that county is, and then there's Powder River County. Let's see, Judith Bassin County, right in the smack center of the state. 620 votes going for Mr. Trump. Powder River. Powder River County, you'll see, is right on the border of Montana. 574 votes. A lot of people came out and voted for Trump in Billings. That is a big city. Montana. But yes, Billings is probably where Trump enjoyed the most votes. Um, I believe that's Yellowstone. Yellowstone County was 27,000 votes. Billings, oh yeah, Billings. That's where Billings is. Yellowstone County is where Billings is, and that I think is the biggest city in Montana. That gave Trump 24,551%, 91% of the popular vote. Very good indeed. No Preference did its best in Beaverhead County, where it got up to 13% with 2,395 votes. So Beaverhead, um, that might be a Democrat county. That might be a Democrat county. No, it's not a Democrat county, but it's by Silver Bow and Butte. But which are Democrat. But then again, there's barely anyone there. The state happens, the county happens to have 2,084 people in the area. So, with that being said, we can jump off and now call the Democrat results. So the Democrat primaries, as you know, percentage-wise, Joe Biden did 1 point better, but he didn't get the amount of votes than said Trump did. And to be honest, he's also running unopposed with a no preference on the ballot. So you'll see. Let's take a look. 13 out of 20 delegates have been called so far. Are they pledged? I don't know. But we'll find out. But yes, you'll see all the counties in Montana are dark purple. I was hoping that like Dean Phillips would win a county, but then again, it's kind of hard for him to win a county if he's not on the ballot. Same thing with Marianne Williamson. It's usually in these deep red states where you'll see these minority candidates win something and bring something home. But yes, you'll see 3 counties are tied. There is Mayor County, Powder River County, which is right here, and Treasure County. So Mayor County, I would argue, saying it did the best, having won 104 votes, being the only county that Biden won that got to 100% and won over 100 votes. So Mayhew County, right over here. You got Powder River, right over here by the border of Montana, and Treasure County, which we have not. I'm not familiar with the counties in Montana, mainly because it's Montana. It's not the most populous state. Not that amount of people there, but there's Treasure County right over here. It's a pretty small county right here. 30 votes. Then again, horrible performance. I mean, depends who lives here. 762 votes. People living in the county. No Preference did its best in Carter County. And yeah, if let's see, it did a little bit better, 1 point better. Biden would win the county by 69%. Thus said, the map would be a little bit different than it would be projected right now. You'll see here 30 votes. Then again, giving Biden the benefit of the doubt, it's kind of hard to get a better turnout with 30 people. So Carter County, right over here by North Dakota, 21 votes to 9 votes for the no preference, so 70% of the popular vote. So interestingly enough, so there's nothing much we can talk about other than looking at the Wikipedia version of the map. You'll see it hasn't really generated yet. Yeah, it hasn't really generated, but it will soon. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. And as always, I will see you all in the next political episode.